Last time on Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater, our adventurers finished killing the majority of a pride of Griffin, and decided best to rest for the night. But Osk awoke, and the bloodthirsty and money-hungry Morrigan convinced him to accompany her in killing the last Griffin and robbing its nest. Just before the battle was finished, Morrigan rappelled down the mountain and rushed off into the woods, and Osk followed and began to suspect some foul magic at play.
Originally, I thought maybe it was a little too powerful for us, but now I'm thinking we could totally about to make it.
Yeah, but there's fewer of us, and dragons are very, very dangerous. I think it's a very stupid idea.
I mean, I got this new pistol. I think I can take it.
And now, Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater continues.
Can I see that pistol?
You will not want to give up that pistol without a will save. For someone to take that pistol from you, they would have you have to wrestle it out of your hands, or you have to have a 6-0 will save to give up the pistol.
I don't know, man.
You like this pistol. You're the gunslinger. You just bought it. It's your brand new pistol. You're like that kid who doesn't want someone else to play with your toy. You're like, no, this is my pistol.
It's my new Nerf gun.
Yeah, it's my new toy. You can't touch it. Only I get to play with it. You would probably just break it anyway. You don't know how to use a pistol. You're just a dumb orc. She'd probably say something really insulting.
Well, is it reasonable to suspect that I'd be suspicious at this point?
How high is your intelligence or wisdom?
My intelligence is 17, so is my wisdom.
All right, so yeah, you're pretty wise in this, and you're pretty wise in the ways of magic, and yeah, and the idea of compulsion magic. You do a lot of that, and that's stuff that you do.
Yeah.
That's kind of your angle I've noticed in the game.
Yeah.
So maybe the idea of a compulsion magic is something that you understand, because that's part of what you dabble in a lot. So maybe you probably understand that more. Maybe you understand that you've seen dragons in your life. You know dragons can be very large and very dangerous, and Morrigan wanting to chase after one alone, no matter how big it is probably stupid.
How about this? I'm gonna cast.
And you know she drinks a lot, so maybe she's just drunk. So maybe you don't know it's the pistol. You could just be like, she's either drunk or something's going on, but she's definitely under some. This is a dumb idea, and you know it. You know that much.
Alright, well, I'll cast Burning Disarm on the pistol.
Yeah, I like it.
So
How's that work?
It causes the metal object to instantly become hot. If holding, you get a reflex save. And the reflex save negates. If you hold on to it, it does 1d4 damage per caster level with no saving throw to prevent from. And then you also drop. Wait a minute. No, if you have a reflex save, you can drop it without any damage. If you fail the reflex save, you get 1d4 per caster level, and you drop the item.
Okay, so I have to drop it no matter what.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why.
That doesn't mean you're not going to pick it back up, but yeah.
I'm gonna make this reflex save.
Think all this, you're gonna hands me like fucking burnt red, and you're still gonna pick up the pistol afterwards. You make a shitty will save afterwards.
That's gonna be a 31 reflex save.
All right, he holds on to that pistol real tight and takes all this burn damage.
Reflex save is to drop it.
I thought if he failed it, he dropped it. Oh, the reflex. If he succeeds, he drops it.
If you succeed, you drop it without taking any damage.
Oh, then he succeeds, so he drops it.
If you fail it, then
You
take
hold
damage
it.
and then you
Alright.
drop it.
Well, he does drop it, so he drops it before he takes any damage.
Alright.
The pistol heats up and burns the ground a little bit. You see that, and you're like, "What the fuck, Osk?" And then you roll a will save to see if you want to pick it back up when you think it's cooled down.
Oh, it's sitting in snow, so that'd be pretty quick.
Yeah, it's cool out now. You're right. I'm gonna say you still want to pick that pistol up, dog. So you pick it back up.
Do I, or does Tom kick me in the ass?
I mean, he can see you reaching for it and stop it, but you're definitely reaching for it right now. You got 6. It's a round, so there's 6 seconds that you're just like, I'm going for this pistol.
When I see him reaching for it, I'm going to cast Pilfering Hands and magically take the pistol away.
Ooh, that was bad.
All right, how's that work, and where does it end up?
Alright, Pilfering Hands, there's no saving throw, and it works like a CMD, so if someone's holding the item, but it's got a range of 25 feet plus 5 for 2 levels, and I can either do a careful maneuver where it's like a sleight of hand where I'm taking something, or it can be an abrupt maneuver where I'm trying to disarm or steal, like a combat maneuver.
Oh yeah, you're just trying to. You don't have to disarm anybody because he's not holding it. So yeah.
Yeah, it's on the ground.
Yeah.
So,
But where does it end up? Is what I'm asking. Really, does it end up in your hand? Does it end up in where's it? Is it magically transporting it somewhere else? What's happening to it? I guess is the question.
well, did I notice if he got compelled to kill the dragon after he fired it?
I think.
I mean,
so.
you notice he like left after he shot this. He shot this pistol and then like left. I mean, I don't know if you'd put that together or not. You're pretty smart though, so maybe you realize that's as soon as he left is when he whipped. First time he fired this pistol, he walked away. So maybe you could put that together. Like I said, you're pretty wise in the ways of compulsion magic, so maybe it makes sense to you that he used this weapon one time and then like automatically darted off.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure I really want to touch it. So, how about, where are we? What's the environment that we're in?
It's like a wooded area in the middle of some mountains and like a valley.
Snowy as fuck.
Snowy as fuck, yeah. It's a winter, so
I'm going
it's
to
thick with snow.
use the range to put it up in a tree, because I know he's got really bad climb skills.
Okay, so you like just put it up in like a bird's nest or something you see. Roll me a perception check to find a good spot that you think you can pop it that it won't fall back out of the tree very easily.
That's a 7, so not a very good perception check.
Okay, you don't see any really great spots to put it, but you think maybe it'll possibly precariously, put it on a branch or like dangle it by its handle or something on the edge of a twig.
Yeah.
All right, you try that.
Yeah.
Okay, is it my turn?
Yeah, and you have to roll a perception check to see it, but you still want to find it.
Alright. Because I got something for that. I don't know why I should keep my mouth shut.
No, you shouldn't. Play the game like you should. That's why I like you guys, because you're dedicated and you like follow. It makes it more fun. Like all that time Will had to tell the truth, it makes the game weird.
Got a 33 on his perception check.
Okay, so yeah, you definitely see exactly where Osp, sent your gun to.
Alright, this might go well. Alright.
You see it dangling on a branch high above.
I'm going to, I know I can't climb, I'm going to use scoot unattended object.
You're gonna shoot it down. I like it.
I'm going to try and make an attack roll. I'm trying to see if I can accidentally destroy it on the way down. Oh, god damn it.
I like that it's actually called scoot unattended object. Like the word scoot.
And unattended object. Sure, all that whole sentence is great. I wish that was a hit country song. Scoot unattended. I would love that song.
Can you look that up?
Scoot unattended object.
Alright, so a tiny object is an AC of 5. Diminutive objects are an AC of 7, and a fine object has an AC of 11.
Well, you have to look at hardness, though, if you're going to try to sunder it by accident.
Yeah, are you trying to accidentally sunder your own weapon? I mean, you're not. You're trying to shoot it down.
Yeah, but
You're going to roll like a 1 or a 1 to hit this weapon at this point.
Well, if I just have to beat the AC of the size of the object. So, how big do you think a pistol is?
But you're not shooting at the pistol. You're shooting at the branch because you're trying to get this pistol down.
But that's still a call shot, so it's going to be minus on trying to hit that, because it's a pretty small target.
No, I just make an attack roll against a tinier, smaller object.
Are you trying to scoot it?
Scoot! Yes.
Alright, I'll allow it. I get it. So yeah, go for it.
Alright, so I gotta roll less than a 5. Basically, right? To blow this pistol up.
I mean,
Or
it's
I'll
good.
make it.
It's a little bit higher than 5, but yeah.
Alright.
Only a little. Alright, you hit the pistol. Knock it down, it's asunder, but you do need to roll me a will save.
15.
Alright, you feel compelled to fix the pistol. And you will spend whatever next amount of hours right here in this spot, even though you don't have your gunsmithing kit, trying to figure out how you can put this thing back together.
Alright,
Unless Oz can stop you during this period of time.
I just use all my grit points, so I can't fix it immediately.
Yeah.
And I don't have my gunsmithing kit.
Alright. So do you resolve to go back to the hut to get your guns? Do you give up? Or does Oz do something else before that period of time to convince you to go back to the hut?
Is there somewhere you can blow that gun up accidentally?
You see, like, Morgan in the snow, like, frantically trying to fix this gun, and she doesn't seem to be able to. She doesn't have her tools, but she's still trying really hard to put this gun back together.
So it's clearly obvious to me that there's magic at hand, right? Because
Well, I think probably at this point, it's pretty obvious he's pretty obsessed with this gun.
Something
Okay.
odd. Why
Yeah.
am I obsessed with something I could go back to town and purchase again?
yeah.
Well, there's only one of these, so you couldn't. Not in that town, at least. Other towns, though.
This is that stupid gun I got at the police auction, isn't it? This is the police auction gun.
All right, I've got an idea, Brian.
It was a Dragon Hunter's gun that got sold, yeah. Yeah.
I've got an idea. So I'm going to cast Unseen Servant. And I've got that 1 hour per level. So
Okay.
I've got that for 2 hours. And I'm going to have the Unseen Servant pick up the gun and walk away.
Or pieces of it.
Huh?
Or at least some of the pieces of it, because in pieces.
Pieces. And he's going to follow that because he wants to try to fix it. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so then I'm going to walk the exact opposite direction from the dragon. Of
Okay.
the way he was going.
All right.
And I may not until we get past the mile, and then he no longer feels the urge to go attack this dragon.
Okay. You're going to try to get, like, the proximity away from the dragon where he doesn't feel compelled.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to try to make the Unseen Servant and you go, like, just farther away with his stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I've got 2 hours of the Unseen Servant.
So you're going to, like, pick up as many parts of the gun as possible or just pieces of it? Like, half, how much? Because it'd be, I don't know. I don't know, he'd be compelled to follow any piece of it, I guess, but...
Well, if he's already compelled to try to fix it,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
I'm going to try to collect up all the pieces,
All
and
right.
then Unseen Servant's going to walk with this thing.
All right, so you see the pieces of your gun invisibly walking away and following Osk away from the dragon.
In front of me.
In
So
front
I-
of Osk.
Yeah.
So you see this happening when you're trying to fix it. You're, of course, enraged.
The fuck, all my parts. I'm gonna chase after.
All right, you chase after it. You see Morgan running after his parts.
All right, we just keep going.
All right, you guys end up walking past the hut,
Yeah.
past the griffin lair. You keep walking. Roll a percentage chance if you guys go past all that stuff here. So far, so good. Before you encounter a group of ogres.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we a mile away, or am I still like?
You still are concerned about getting the parts of the gun at this point.
All right. good
You're
luck,
pretty
Mike.
close, but not quite. But you stumble upon four ogres around a fire feasting on something. Some small animal, like a deer, antelope, something like that, a goat.
All right. Do they see us?
They seem pretty consumed with their meal, but you definitely sense if you move at all, you're walking right into their camp. You're like walking right up to this, and you know if you move any farther forward, you're going to attract their attention. You know Morgan's right behind you, trying to grab these. Like Morgan's keeping pace with you, so if you don't stop moving, she's going to grab these gun parts. So you need to make a decision right now about what to do to get around these ogres, or without drawing any attention to yourself.
Parts.
I'm gonna try to go around the ogres then.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a perception check for these ogres.
How big is the camp in circumference?
About 45 feet. It's pretty, it's they've got a tent set up and a fire. There's definitely a number of them. Like I said, there are four eating, but you assume there's probably more in these tents or whatever are set up around the area.
I didn't realize there were tents.
Yep. You guys have just kind of stumbled upon the outskirts of this camp. You do see four that they're definitely outdoors eating something right now. They're large. I mean, they're giant creatures. They're ogres. You're familiar with ogres as an orc. They're ugly. They're big. They're dumb.
Perfect.
Some of them are carrying some sort of hooked weapon.
Well, while they're trying to go around, I'm going to try to make a distraction by casting Murderous Command on one of those ogres to attack the other one.
All right, cast away. I get a will save.
Well, actually, let me cast Eagle Splendor on myself. It'll be my last level 2 spell, I think, for the day. And so that'll give me a +2 on my DC, and then I'm going to cast it on it.
So my save is what?
It'll be...
Got a 15.
My save is going to be... It's 10 plus my Charisma.
Plus the
which is
level of
now-
the spell.
So that'll be +6 plus the level of the spell, which is 1. So,
Still higher than what I rolled, so you got it.
yeah, so that's going to be...
So it accuses one of the other ogres of eating more meat than than getting more than its fair share, and starts a fight with one of the other ogres. You feel like that causes a big enough distraction that you guys can, if you roll a stealth check, sneak around without any disturbance.
Do I have to roll a stealth check?
No, you're not concerned with stealth.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm just like...
So they might still see you. This is just for Osk.
Right?
Well, I mean, if we're in an encampment, can I go into my shadow form and then possess one of the sleeping ogres?
Yeah, if you want to go try to drop your body there and go in with the tents and see who's in there and see if anyone's asleep or anything. You don't know if the tent doors are closed. You don't know what's going on inside, but
Yeah, but it's a tent.
it's a tent.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do that.
All right, so you drop your body right there, swarp into one of the tents, and look for a sleeping body. Roll me a percentage chance, and if there's a sleeping body in this tent.
Alright.
Oh yeah, 100. So yeah, you're able to pull that shit off. You find there's definitely some sleeping ogres in here.
Everybody's asleep.
Everyone in the tent's asleep.
Alright.
There are 9 sleeping ogres like piled up together in this fucking tent. 9 of them.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna wake up one of these ogres and then go and also attack the other ogre that's being attacked.
All right, you're gonna wake up and be like, you're gonna join in the fight.
Yeah.
All right, you do that. Do you want to roll for initiative and actually do this, or
While doing this,
is all this a distraction? Oh, you're actually gonna kill some people? Awesome. All right.
What am I just following this stupid unseen servant?
You're still following the unseen servant. It can't get too far away from Osk though, so it doesn't go. How far away from it can get from you?
It can get 35 feet away from me. So
All right, so it's gonna draw Morgan into the camp as well.
Yeah, so it's just gonna keep going in a circle.
So Morgan's gonna be running around circles in the camp. Because this is within the camp boundaries. I said 45 feet, so this is within the camp. Morgan's now running around in circles in this ogre camp.
Kill the dragon, but to kill the dragon,
You have to chase this gun around the camp.
Shouldn't I need to be alive? Like if someone, I just like. I'm in the
But yeah,
middle
but
of-
right now you're concerned about having this particular weapon to kill the dragon with. Your main concern right now is repairing this weapon so you can go kill the dragon with it.
But I couldn't kill the dragon if I'm dead.
No, but right now your concern is not about your life. Your concern is about repairing this weapon.
Oh, I'm dead.
You're crazy. If you want to roll a will save, if once these ogres start attacking you, then I want you to roll a will save to be like, oh shit, I'm being attacked by ogres. But right now, nothing's happening to you, so you're just like running around chasing these gun parts in a circle.
I'm just chasing a shadow in the forest.
While Osk is fighting these one ogre at the fire pit. Luckily, they're dumb, and fights like this happen among them all the time.
Yeah, it's a distraction.
So you're able to continue this fight. Are you continuing this fight all the way to execution, or is this just a distraction?
All the way to execution.
All right, so let's roll for initiative. I rolled a 2, so for this, if you're
You're not gonna notice it happen.
plus he's being attacked by a whole nother ogre. So there are 4. One of them is attacking this guy, and you were attacking this guy. So 2 of them are just like watching and laughing. They think this is all hilarious because they're ogres.
I mean, I rolled a 1 for initiative, but I don't really care because it's not my body.
Yeah. So this guy's gonna attack you first,
Alright.
or this body first. It's gonna hit, but it's not gonna do any damage because they're pretty tough. The other guy's gonna attack him. That's also not gonna be enough to hurt him though. So then it's you.
Alright, I'm going to attack.
All right.
And I rolled a 9. I don't know what kind of additional stats they get.
I mean, your BAB is still the same.
Okay, so my base attack bonus is +5, so that'll be a 14 to hit.
It's a miss.
Alright.
I mean, it hits them, but it doesn't do any damage. You're like obviously hitting the tough part of their hide or their armor or something. It's just not doing any damage.
Yeah.
You guys are just brawling. It like almost feels like whenever you're a kid and you wrestle with your best friend.
Yeah.
It feels kind of like that. That's why the guys across the campfire are laughing, because you guys are just like hitting each other, and it's obviously like no one's hurt. It's not hurting anyone. Everyone's just like hitting, but everyone's impervious to the fact that you're hitting each other. It seems like all these guys are pretty drunk.
Alright.
One gets an attack on you now, which is going to be enough actually this time to hit you, or your body at least. He's using his unarmed strike because you guys are friends. He's not using his ogre hook, but it does do 14 damage to this body.
Alright.
And then what else? We have the other guy that was attacking him,
Yeah.
which misses, and then you.
Alright, well, since he did damage to me, I'm going to pull my ogre hook and attack him back.
All right.
And I rolled a 3 plus a 6, so it's 9. Or 3 plus 5 is 8, sorry. And plus whatever is for the weapon, I guess. But
That's still a miss. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. He sees you using a weapon. He draws his ogre hook. Swings and misses with it. The other guy, noticing you two guys draws weapons, draws one also and swings at him. Misses. It's back to you again.
Alright, I'm going to attack him back. That is going to be a 10 plus whatever for the weapon.
It's a +1, so I mean 1. So it's still a miss. Miss. Miss.
Alright.
Everyone just swinging their fucking ogre hooks around, missing each other.
Almost a natural 20, but it's a 13 or 14.
That's still a miss. They all think it's a good fun too. They, like I said, they seem to be fighting like they're friends at this point.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Less chance of anything bad happening. They think you guys are just having it wrong.
Yeah.
Let's back to you.
All right. I'm going to try. Well, no, I'm not going to do anything fancy. I guess I'll just try to attack it again. All right. Now that's going to be a 16 to hit.
All right. It's still a miss. This is their AC. Where'd you go, Ogre? All right. That's going to be a hit on you. It's going to do 2d8 plus 14. It's 34 damage to your body.
All right.
As they hack away at you. His body's bleeding and stuff, of course. You
Okay, well,
don't
after-
seem phased by it because you're just puppeteering this body, so...
Yeah, so as they're hacking away this body, I'm going to go back to the tent, leave this body, and go back to the tent and get another one.
Alright, so you leave this body, he wakes up immediately because he's in pain.
Yeah.
Sees
the other guys
sees
are
what's
already-
going on, it's like, what the fuck?
They're
Yeah,
already-
they're already in a fight, yeah, they're dumb.
So,
So you go grab one of these other bodies out of the pile.
yeah.
Alright, you're gonna just repeat this process until there's a huge massacre?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll allow it. I'm gonna allow it. Let's just say that all these ogres end up murdering each other.
Yeah.
There's got to be one left.
No. Let's say they're all really dumb.
No, I go through the process
Of
and
just,
a gluttony of death for Urgathoa.
yeah, sooner or later you make them attack the two that were laughing the whole time, I'm sure. Yeah. And then there's the biggest pile of dead bodies for Urgathoa there. I love that. And I feel like he's went through all that whole process, and Morgan's still like running around in a circle. How long does your Unseen Servant last?
It's 2 hours.
Okay, well then yeah. Morgan runs around the circle during this whole fight, while all these ogres are slaughtering each other, chasing her gun parts in the air. Unless you have some idea to help to grab these gun parts. You have Alfred with you still too. You could yell at Alfred to help get these gun parts, or
Well, Alfred, I just looked up his intelligence. It's only 10. So I assume he's just chasing after me. Like,
yeah, he's just following. He's your follower. Yeah, he's just following you. So you're all both just like running around in a circle while this happens.
Do I get any experience points for doing any of that?
Yeah. Let's talk about it. You do. I'm gonna give you.
Because I'm not a really good melee character, but
Yeah, I'm gonna give you 9,600 experience for that.
Holy shit.
sweet. For massacring a whole bunch of ogres.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
So there's a big pile of ogres in the middle of this little tent village now. They're all just dead. Still a fire going, a tent, some like log benches. Looks like this is a place they set up a whole lot. Like a regular campground type of area.
Alright, well, I'm going to animate one of the dead ogre bodies and collect all the gun parts from the Unseen Servant. And then consume them.
Alright. So you see one of these ogres eat your gun parts.
Ah.
You still want them.
Yeah. Duh. Alright. I'm gonna stop, I guess the Unseen Servant just, disappears, and I just...
I mean, it was already invisible, so you just saw, before that you only saw the gun parts just kind of floating
I
around.
stopped floating gun parts, and then now I see this ogre eat them. Alright, I'm gonna yell at Alfred. This fucking dick just ate my shit. Let's fucking get our shit back, Alfred. Come on, man.
Alright, so he agrees with you, and you guys go to attack the ogre. So roll for initiative versus Morgan. And Alfred. PvP!
Alright.
I rolled a 13. I guess I had my dex, so it's going to be 15.
Does,
Talk to Morgan. I don't know what Morgan's AC and stuff is.
Morgan rolled a 15. And Alfred is going to roll... Oh, Alfred got a nat 20 plus 3.
So Alfred's gonna get attacked first, obviously. And then, from in that order, whatever the order the numbers were, will be what order you guys attack each other.
I mean, I got a third. My total's 15. So.
Oh, I got a 15 too.
So you guys want to roll a d20, and whoever gets the highest number out of it gets to go?
Right. 16.
I got an 8. So.
Alright.
So there we go. That order. 1, 2, 3. Ogre goes last.
So, let's...
Alfred goes first.
You realize you're going to have to actually dig it out of the corpse of this body.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
He doesn't care, though. He's crazy. Morgan's a crazy bitch.
Alright, how close are we, do we think, to this ogre?
Oh, you're within 10 feet of it.
Oh, okay.
You were running around in circles and also, you followed these gun pieces everywhere they went. As soon as the unseen servant took them over to the ogre or the ogre took them to put in its mouth, you followed the pieces. You never stopped following this gun pieces.
Alright, well, Alfred's gonna run up and attack this stupid ogre. Fucking ogre. Well, wait, yeah. No, we're gonna attack. Alfred's gonna run up and swing at this ogre.
Okay.
That's gonna be 17 plus 7 to hit.
Alright, ogre's AC is really high though, it's 21.
But yeah, you got 17 plus 7.
Oh, plus 7?
Yeah, plus 7.
Well, that's still a hit then.
Yeah.
Hit, and then with his masterwork longsword, he does 1d8 plus 2.
But, I mean...
Yeah, doesn't matter if you're dead, because you can still animate the body. Yeah, you're a zombie.
So, 8 damage.
It's already dead. You're already animating a corpse, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a dead body. Right?
So at this point, what you're doing is physical damage to this body, Morgan. So I'll let you, how much damage was that? 8 total?
Yeah, that was 8 plus whatever drow poison. I don't know if that counts.
He's already dead, so it won't. It was not going to hurt a dead body. But what I'll say is with 8 damage, you can make him lose some fingers or something.
Alright, nice.
Alright, you chop up some fingers.
Alright. So it's my turn then.
Yeah.
And we're close.
Right now you're just damaging a dead body.
Alright. Well, I don't have anything else.
It's like shooting a zombie at this point.
Except even if you hit me in the brain, it's not going to do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Because Asuka's not controlling a brain, he's just in the body animating it.
Well, there's nothing I can do then.
Is Asuka really
Except
real?
cut it open and take it out of its belly.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
No.
I don't know that. All I can do is shoot at
I mean,
it.
you might have seen Asuka kill all these. I mean, you might know it's dead. I don't know. At this
Well,
point, might become very apparent that it's dead once you start chopping off bits of it and it doesn't die.
Yeah, but wasn't he so infatuated with what he was doing that
Yeah, I was just following the parts.
But you're also super infatuated with getting the gun parts, and so you know if this ogre ate the gun parts, they're in its belly. You would right now being like, to you, probably the most important thing right now would be to get in its belly. Yes.
Okay.
Even if you thought it was alive, you would want to cut open its belly and take the gun parts out because you're that obsessed.
Alright, well then I'm gonna run up and slash my longsword at its belly, like, trying to cut its bowels out.
Alright. Roll it.
Alright. I'm going to swing a longsword at his tummy tum.
Okay.
And that's going to be plus 7. Ooh, 8.
That's a miss. You swing and miss its tummy tum. Back to the ogre. Which Oz controls.
Alright, with non-lethal damage, I'm going to swing at Morgan.
I mean, you can use unarmed if you want, that way it's non-lethal. Well, it
Yeah,
still
right.
might be lethal if you do too much damage, but yeah.
Well,
Usually
no.
non-lethal. Well, I know, but at some point, like, even you could punch someone to death. It's non-lethal because you're not going to be, like, cutting him open and, like... But you are a larger creature than him.
That's a category of attack. It's
Yeah.
non-lethal damage.
I know, but I'm just saying it could still become lethal if you punch him too much. Yeah. But yeah, you should be fine. It's just not doing any bleed damage. It's not likely to, like, kill. It's not likely to kill.
Yeah. Alright, well... that is a 12 to hit.
Plus.
No, it's 6 plus 6.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm good.
So it's a swing and a miss from the ogre.
Alright.
And Oz does have trouble controlling these weird shaped, these other bodies.
Yeah.
Not like his centipede body. Now he's gotten used to having so many legs. 2 legs is so weird.
It's Alfred.
Can't believe I used to only have 2 legs. That's just not enough legs,
So what, can I, like, is there an attack? Can I take, like, a negative to try and just, like, swing at limbs? Like, try and cut a limb off? Would that be negative?
It works like a cold shot. Yeah, you could like swing at an arm, and
So what would be a called shot? What's the negative to
it's like
that?
depending on what you're trying to swing at. The finer the thing you're swinging at, the more you're gonna take. Like a swing at an eye will be
Legs.
higher.
No, just a
Legs
leg.
is like a minus 4.
Alright. So, Alfred is going to swing at a leg. So it's going to be +3. 13.
It's a miss.
Alright. My turn. Alright, here we go. Alright, what about a range called shot? Same thing?
Yeah, it depends what you're shooting at. You get a minus.
Yeah, but you're going to just shoot a small hole into
The belly, yeah, and then rip it open.
Alright.
Maybe he gets like a really close range, like.
You shoot 3 shots at one leg.
Alright, so you're gonna try and like
Completely blast the bone away.
yeah, so they can't get away. You're gonna make this thing. You're gonna immobilize this particular ogre.
Yep.
All right, you're gonna try and take out its legs. I like it. Go for it.
All right. So
-2 on all 3 rolls. Yeah, with a gun, it's only -2 on all 3 rolls.
All right. So
For leg.
-5. But this is gonna do a fuck ton of damage. So +7. 22.
Hit.
23.
Hit.
And then this other one is only going to be +1. Nat 20.
All right, so yeah, that's enough to blow off his leg. I'm sure by the time you do all that damage from all 3 of those, you got what? That's gonna be 5 shots. That's gonna be enough to totally. So it's gonna fall over. You've only got this ogre's only got 1 leg now.
Alright, could I have a reflex to catch myself with my 2 arms?
Yeah.
Really?
I rolled a 13, and then my reflex is another 3 on top of it.
That's enough to catch yourself in your arms and try and crawl away or whatever.
I mean, I was just gonna fall on him as a grapple.
Oh, you're falling forward instead of falling back. Yeah, I'll allow that. Since are you that close though? Only Alfred's that close though. Are you still close? Because you were swinging your sword. Are you and Alfred both within 5 feet?
That's the place. You're right.
All right. So you're going for Morgan.
Yeah.
All right. So you go to jump on Morgan. Roll plus your CMD. CMD versus CMD. Morgan's CMD.
D, my defense, right?
Yep. Yeah. Osk's B.
What am I rolling?
You don't roll anything. Just look up your CMD. It's already set. You don't have to roll anything.
Your attack bonus plus your strength modifier plus your dexterity modifier.
Yeah.
Plus your size modifier. So if you're small, well, you're medium.
He's not though. He's medium, so he doesn't get nothing. But yeah. And then Osk rolls to try and beat that number.
Wow. That's a 9. So that's not gonna beat your CMD.
No, it's not.
All right. So you miss with your fall. You just fall over, and Morgan backs out of the way.
Alright.
Deftly, like an elf would.
Sweet.
She just goes like in italics.
Now, attacking.
I mean, he's still animating it, so he can still, all this stuff is, the turns are still the same, so keep going, whatever turns we were doing. Where are we at? That was you, though, right? So now it's back to the ogre? Yep, so it's back to the ogre, even though it has no leg, it can still attack, because Austin's animating an undead body, so.
Okay.
He can do whatever he wants still.
But he's prone, though, right?
He's halfway prone, he's up on his arms, so right now those are kind of like his legs, so I don't know, he's sort of prone.
Alright, I'm going to try to grapple him again.
Alright, so you try to crawl over and grab his legs or something?
Yeah.
Or her legs? I would say his, but it's Morgan's or her. We need to respect that.
Morgan, her legs. Wow. Not good.
It's for the oral tradition. We need to make sure we're right all the time. I'm bad about it.
Yeah, that's a 12. So
yeah, so you grab for Morgan's legs, and she definitely moves out of the way again, like an elf would. And then it's back to you and Alfred again to try and get these gun parts or whatever you're trying to do. What's Alfred do first, I guess?
I assume I know which side of the body leg I blew off.
Yeah, you can see which leg is gone now. It's pretty. Let's say it was his right leg, which to you is on the left side of your field. It's to left to you, but it's his right leg.
All right, so Alfred is going to go for the same right side choppy, but on his arm.
Okay.
With his long sword, he's just going to chop that shit.
It's a -2 to whatever you roll.
7, 7, 14, 12.
That's a miss.
All right. Well, Morgan Morgon is going to take a full round action.
Uh-oh.
Shoot at that right arm.
Alright.
And,
because Alfred's in very close proximity, I need you to roll a percentage chance when you do this too. Because he just swung with the same arm.
Alright, I'll take it. What do we decide was the...
Below 50 is going to be Alfred, so...
That's a 20 and then a 10, so is that 30 or is it...
Or is that a 100? No, it's not 100. Yeah,
it's either a 12 or a 21. Either way, it's below.
It's a 20 and a 10.
It's a 20.
It's either 102. Yeah, it's a... Yeah,
No,
it's below. It's below. So yeah, you're going to hit Alfred with that. So roll your damage on Alfred for that shot. That was just what you're doing 3 shots though, right? That's just one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can still do the other 2, but the first one does hit Alfred because they're in very close proximity to each other.
Oh shit! All right. So do you want me to roll damage on Alfred?
Yes, please. You shot him. I don't need to roll it.
18.
All right. So subtract that from his life.
Make sure Alfred's not dead. That might have...
No, I think he's got more than 18, but I don't know. It's been a while since I looked.
24. All right.
So he's pretty injured. You know, you just injured your Alfred pretty bad. But you're still pretty concerned about getting these gun parts. So you're firing 2 more times, I think, right?
Yep.
Do the same thing. Roll percentage chance, then roll damage. Below 50 is going to be Alfred again. Make sure you determine which dice is your 100%, which one's your 10%.
Well, I think we figured that out.
All right, yeah.
All right, 65.
All right, this time you managed to hit, the ogre that you're trying to shoot in the arm.
Do I still got to roll?
Roll for the attack, but -2. Yeah, I bet you should have done that first, actually, but yeah.
Nat 20.
All right, so there you go. Critical on that arm.
All right.
I can't argue the nat 20.
Can I stop shooting now?
Yeah, we can just assume that works. We can assume that takes out the arm, yeah.
I don't want to risk shooting Alfred again.
I mean, you have one more shot you have to take for your full round action. If you're taking a full round action. Yeah, it's a full round action. You can't just, stop shooting in the middle of it unless you have unless your gun breaks, you have some reason to not shoot.
Alright, so that was... Alright, here we go. Just need to beat...
So they call it a full round action and a 2/3 round action.
96, so that hits.
That also hits. So you're just shooting that same arm. You're doing more damage to that same arm.
And then, yeah, that would have been...
You're just blowing the crap out of that arm.
25. Alright, so he's missing...
So now it's incapacitated on one side and kind of swimming in a circle on the ground. Or whatever you need to do there, Osk. But you have one leg and one arm, both on the same side of your body. Your left side.
Alright. Is he on my left side?
Morgan?
Yeah.
They're both kind of in front of where if you fell forward, they'd be in front of your head. But just barely. They're within 5 or 10 feet of you.
Alright, I'm gonna go with my left arm and try to grapple him again.
Okay. Roll plus CMB versus CMD, but take -2 because you only have one arm now.
Alright.
We're just trying to grab an ankle or something and trip him, right? It's kind of like a trip move, I assume.
Yeah, that's gonna be it's gonna be a 16, I guess. So 14, so it's not gonna do anything.
Not enough, yeah. So you try to grab his ankle and miss.
You have to roll a nat 20 to beat.
Alright, so back to Alfred.
23. Yeah.
I don't have to roll a natural 20.
Well, -2 you do, now that you got one arm.
I get a +5.
Oh.
I hate to metagame, but he could always just go get a different ogre and still stop you. He's gonna keep getting more bodies. He's got 33. Didn't I say 33 bodies? He can go get 33 bodies to keep stopping you from getting. I mean, the gun parts can be in this one belly, so you're gonna be obsessed with getting in the belly, and Alfred's gonna have to defend you against all these ogres until you get them out, or until the both of you get stopped. So.
Well, it's gonna take you a minute. By the time you start digging out the parts, you're gonna try to fix it, and then another ogre's gonna show. I don't got.
Yeah.
What, 20 ogres at least?
I think it was 33. I could be wrong. I'll look back at the audio later and regret saying 33, but it was a large number. It was either 22 or 33. It was a lot.
Well, all right. Well, then I'll just. Yeah, well, I did my turn, so I guess it's your turn now. But.
Well, I mean, I gotta get these parts, right?
Yeah, that's your main concern right now. Liberating these gun parts from this ogre's body. Gun farts.
Gun farts. All right. Well. I feel like we can get these gun parts out. Maybe if we get one more. Maybe if we get the arm off.
Going for another arm?
Yeah, we gotta go for the arm. Then I feel like we can cut this thing open. Alright, so Captain Afred is gonna go for the arm. And,
Cat attack!
So that's -2, right?
Mm-hmm.
+7. +5. Ah, 16.
It's a miss on the ogre.
All
Even
right.
flat-footed.
That old Morgan covered this shit up. Alright. Touch AC. I'm going to take a full round to get this last arm off.
Alright, make sure your roll percentage is Alfred's still there too. So.
Why do I keep forgetting that? Alright.
You always forget
I'm gonna accidentally kill Alfred this round. God damn it.
Finally get rid of Alfred.
45.
The thorn in my side too long. See, that just barely grazes Alfred, but it does hit him.
Alright. So is he gonna take like half damage? Or
No, not unless you... Did you already roll your attack?
No, not yet.
I mean, you might still miss him if you roll a shitty attack versus his AC.
Alright.
So roll versus his AC first.
His AC is pretty good, actually.
It might just, like, tear his cloth on his shirt or something, you know, or hit his armor. Might be fine.
So I need to roll below a 7. What was that? Ah! Fuck!
18. It's a high roll.
Yeah.
So that means you do some damage to your friend Alfred.
Alfred is going to be unconscious.
Death to Alfred.
God damn it. Alfred takes 15 damage.
Alright, how unconscious is Alfred?
Let's look up his constitution.
How negative is he?
Alfred's dead.
Okay, Alfred's dead. You've murdered Alfred. You've murdered Alfred!
Okay, Alfred!
I'm gonna inhabit Alfred.
Alright, Alfred stands back up.
Oh, well, I don't give a shit about Alfred.
Alright.
There you go.
And then I'm gonna turn
You're
around.
full of
and
gun
try to-
wounds.
I'm gonna turn around and try to grapple Morgan.
Alright, so roll plus, roll plus your CMD versus, Morgan's CMD or whatever.
Wait, does he have to use Alfred?
No, this is his. He's still controlling it, so it's...
That's still a low roll. It's a 16.
Versus
23.
you, yeah, so yeah. Still unable to grapple Morgan. She's a fucking elf. She's like, whoosh. She just darts out of your way. You're still an orc trying to control an elf body, you know, so... You're kind of clumsy at it.
Okay.
You know, so.
Alright, fucking Alfred, bro. You were my buddy. I loved you. I'm just gonna give you a good funeral. Alright, this fucking goddamn thing is still in front of me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ogre's now not moving, though. Ogre's now completely still, but Alfred's now jumping at you.
Ooh.
Alfred's trying to stop you from getting to the ogre. You can sense that. Alfred's standing between you and your gun parts.
Alright, Alfred.
He's in between the two of you. You're a little bit further away.
I think I have one grit point left. Let me double check. I think I have one grit point.
While if he's gonna shoot at me, I'm gonna pray to Urgatho while this is happening, so that she knows that I'm getting someone to kill their own ally.
Yeah. Alright, I like it. I'll give you an anti-hero point for that.
Yeah.
Just for that prayer and recognizing that's what's going on. And you're being super Urgatho tonight. You're piling up a lot of dead bodies, and I appreciate that. So definite anti-hero point for the night, Tom. Way to go. Crushing it.
Can undead be... I can still confuse Tom, right?
Undead are immune to mind effects, but Tom's not undead. So yeah, you're not technically affecting the creature, you're affecting Tom controlling it. Osk controlling it. So yeah. Osk is not immune to mind effects, so yeah, you can still do mind effects to Osk.
Do we get a will save though?
Yeah, you get a will save or whatever kind of save he gets for whatever spell he's doing.
No,
Depending on the spell.
I just have to... You don't get a save.
What is it?
Target head. On a hit, the target is damaged normally and is also confused for one
Oh,
round.
you're just doing... it's not the spell confusion, you're like shooting Osk in the head.
Yeah.
You're gonna shoot... well, not Osk, but the body... the body Osk is controlling. You're shooting Alfred's body in the head.
I'm gonna argue that that's not quite the same thing. You know, like shooting at the head, the point of that spell is that you shoot someone in the head and then they're confused.
Yeah.
But even if you were to shoot,
But
at
you're
me,
inhabiting the body. Don't you feel the same pain and all
no, I
that?
don't feel any pain. I'm a ghost.
Yeah, but I feel like you're still you're piloting the body, so I feel like it still might cause the same sense of confusion to be shot in the head part of the body. At least, I mean, I'm gonna allow it. Whatever.
Okay.
You don't care. Yeah, it's your body. Yeah.
You made me kill my best friend.
Yeah. Not your best friend, he was just a follower. You didn't even care about Alfred. You forgot about him 90% of the time. He was just a guy that followed you around.
Like having him shoot Alfred in the face.
Yeah. You did him a favor. You did him a favor. Really. That's like one extra mouth to feed.
I already killed Alfred.
Yeah. That's just an extra guy you had to pay to put in the hotel room every time you went somewhere.
Alright, on a hit. This is gonna be...
So it'll buy you a round, because confusion will at least buy you one round where he doesn't do anything.
Alright, Alfred's close enough. On a hit. All I gotta do is roll, touch AC.
So what's Alfred's touch AC? Because it's still versus his real AC, because Austin's, AC is the armor and all that other crap that
Where the fuck? I just had it up. Alright. 13. But I get a plus 12 to that.
Shouldn't be too hard. So you're pretty much going to do it as long as you don't roll a 1. But you still have to roll, because 1s are possible. That's why I like this game.
Yeah. 10.
Alright, so yeah, it's possible.
So I roll damage still, which is not gonna fucking matter.
You're about to blow off half of this dude's face, and he'll be kind of confused for a round.
12 damage, and he's confused.
Alright, that buys you 6 seconds. He's confused. You got 6 seconds to go over this ogre body while he's stunned.
Alright, I'm gonna run up and cut into the gut with my fucking longsword.
Alright, so just roll the damage with the longsword. You don't have to roll the attack, because you're just, it's a non-moving dead creature. But just roll the damage. And we'll see if it beats its hardness and stuff, and how much damage you do to its belly.
D8 plus no strength. Oh, 8 damage! Natural 8 on an 8.
Alright, so yeah. We'll say that that's pretty good. You're able to slice the creature open. As you do that, you come back around, though, Osk.
Okay.
So you can spin around and see Morrigan cutting open this ogre behind you.
Okay.
It's all happening super fast, but she's an elf. It's just all like, slice, jump. Like fucking Lord of the Rings shit.
Okay, I'm gonna use pilfering hand to take her gun that she was shooting me with while she's preoccupied with trying to slice it.
No, that's not cool. No.
It's happening. It's magic.
It can happen because
Yeah.
you're preoccupied with something else.
It's
anyway.
true. You're very concerned with that. So you pilfering hand her other
You don't have
gun.
it in hand anyway because you're using your sword.
Yeah, but it's in my magic bag.
Oh, so I don't know how the pilfering hand works with that if it's not in the hands, if it's not somewhere you can see.
He didn't say that.
Huh?
Just did.
He didn't say that though.
You have to call it for
Well, you did put it away whenever. When was the last time you shot it? Did you shoot last? You did just shoot just now, though.
He did just shoot.
So yeah, it's not put away.
I don't have my belt of.
So you're saying because you cut the ogre open, you put it away whenever you cut the ogre open because you're not carrying anything else.
That's my defense.
All right, I'll allow that because he did cut the ogre open. So he shot you and then he ran over and cut the ogre. So let's say
I've got nowhere else to put it.
So he stuck it in his bandolier.
Once you resolve the skill
You can't pickpocket dimensional space though.
it's a
I mean, it has
backpack.
like a pack. Yeah, you could open it and get in there if you really, if you're preoccupied. I would
It's
believe.
a dimensional space. It's like his wallet. I can't.
But I mean, just like you can open it up and reach in there, he can open it up and reach in there. Like I don't know, like how you can get in there. I don't know.
Get out of your dimensional wallet then.
I mean, you can. It's just harder because you have to like reach in there and grab. I mean, you can reach in there and grab coins, but it's harder. You don't know there's coins in there because it's flat. Most of the time, coin purses are fat, full of coins, so that's what people are looking for when they pickpocket. But if you reached into that wallet, you could reach in there and grab coins. You could reach in there and grab whatever Osk has in his bank account if you reached in there. Just like your bandolier thing. It's an extra-dimensional space, but it has stuff in it. So if Osk opened it up and reached in there, do you have anything in there besides... Is there anything in that space besides the pistol?
Well, what's my save then, or what is he gonna be?
It would be. It's a sleight
A
of hand
CMB?
check.
So, yeah, so it's a steal, right?
Yeah.
Or is it steal or sleight of hand? Which one is it?
It says you attempt to disable a device
or
or
sleight
sleight
of
of
hand.
hand.
Alright, so whichever one of those you want to roll there, Osk, to get it out of his bag.
I mean, I guess it's going to be a sleight of hand, but
And that's your normal skill level.
What does he have to be?
Perception to notice he's doing it, I guess, for sleight of hand.
Hold on, let me look
I
at
get
this
a
thing.
+2 bonus on perception. It says.
So you might notice him trying to take it.
But you're also it's a +2 bonus on his perception check to notice the success. Oh yeah. Or, let me look at it again. So abrupt maneuver, you instantaneously attempt to disarm or steal. Combat maneuver against the target within range. That's what I did say. Use your caster level as your combat maneuver bonus.
So you get a bonus on it because of your caster levels. That's nice.
Yeah, and well, it says it for abrupt maneuver, but it doesn't say it for careful maneuver. But I don't think it makes sense that you can do it for one and not the other.
I think this is pretty abrupt because you are doing it like a rush because he just now jumped for this body and you were confused for a second. So I don't know how careful you're being.
Caster level as your CMB bonus.
So add that to your CMB. So you get a plus to your CMB, like a magical bonus to your CMB number. So you still roll your CMB plus whatever your caster level is.
So it's going to be my charisma. So it's going to be 10 plus 6 plus 2 for the spell level. So it's
and then roll. So then roll plus that to beat his CMD.
Or no, you just roll. It says use your caster level as you're adding your.
You still got to beat my CMD there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's.
You still roll for CMB though. You just get to add all that on top of it.
Yeah.
So roll,
Well, I just rolled an 8, but I'm gonna get
plus
your charisma,
which is gonna be a +6. Plus caster level is gonna be +2, so it's gonna be a 16.
Plus your normal CMB, right?
No, that'd be ridiculous.
No, that's instead of your CMB.
Oh, okay. Well, instead of. Okay, so is that not high enough?
No.
Well, take out your dex because you're flat-footed.
What did you roll? 16?
Yeah.
Mine
Just
should
pueblos.
be, CMD minus dex, so -6 is 17.
How's work, buddy?
Can I use an anti-hero point on that?
Yeah. So that'll give him a minus. That'll make it work. You just give him a -8. That just makes it auto happen, basically.
Really want to do this? I've got a hero point.
I've got 3 hero points.
That would be you guys would be doing a roll off and using hero points on each other, which would be crazy use of hero points. Yeah, well, you guys are just wasting hero points at this point, but
I'm just gonna get another ogre, and then while you're digging through that other ogre body, just club you over the head.
just let him take your gun, Morgan. You're more concerned about this other pistol anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. But I feel like I should have beaten that. Still reading.
You notice he's taking it. Let's say this, Morgan. You realize that Alfred, with half of his face missing, that you just blew his face off, that is obviously dead. Alfred is 100% dead. His face is missing. He's still trying to reach into your bandolier and steal your gun, while you're trying to cut open this ogre and get the gun out of its belly. You realize it's happening, but you don't try and stop him because you're just too concerned with getting that gun out of that belly.
Wait, you're right. I forgot. He's taking my good gun.
Yeah, I'm not taking the one that you're trying to get.
What the fuck? Yeah, no, I don't agree with this.
Do a will save to see if it's such a big deal to you that you give up trying to get the gun out of the belly instead to stop him from taking that gun. See which gun's more important to you in your mind.
In my mind, I know exactly which one's more.
You have to roll it for your imaginary mind. It's a will save.
14.
Yeah, you still care more about this dragon hunting pistol.
God damn it.
Alright, I'm gonna take Alfred and have him club him with the butt of the gun.
No, Alfred doesn't know how to do that.
He does not know how to do that. Here's how that works. He can do it, but it doesn't work the same way that the gunslinger version does. What it works as an improvised weapon. So you get to roll with a -2. But yeah, you can try and hit him with it, like a club.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was an ability. But.
Yeah. It is. It's a gunslinger ability.
Alright, so I roll a 15 plus 5 on my basic attack bonus.
-2
-2, 17. But
versus AC. But he's flat-footed.
He's flat-footed.
He's facing the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I still might be able to beat that. Alright,
What's your AC then? You take a, what's that, a -2, or whatever, minus your dex to your AC.
19.
Still higher than 17, so yeah.
But he's beneath me. Don't I get a bonus for that?
How is he beneath you? Oh, because he's leaning over.
He's leaning over and I'm standing up.
Tell you what, Osk, roll me a percentage chance for yes or no on that one. Because he did notice you doing it, so he might be able to fight back or not. So roll me a percentage of when that works.
I rolled a 10 and a 10.
What is that going to equal? That doesn't make any. That's not a number you can roll for percentage. You guys need to
I think we decided on 10.
give me a real number. Is that 11 or is that 110, which is not a
I
thing?
rolled a D10, right?
Yeah.
And so it goes.
One of them's going to be only the numbers 1 through 10. The other one's going to be the numbers
What was it? Double
10,
digit?
20, 30, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100.
And the single digit was a 10.
Was it
So that's
zero? So that'd be 20%.
Yeah.
20%.
Whatever you say. What is it? I don't get it.
It was 20%. 20%.
All right, 20%. Whatever that means. Fine. So that's gonna be what were we doing now? I'm totally confused.
I was trying to club him with the as an improvised weapon with the.
We matched AC, but
All
he
right.
said lower percentage and he rolled a shitty one.
So yeah, he's gonna miss then. So back to Morgan, who's still trying to get his gun out of the belly.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I guess I didn't realize that he stole my fucking pimp ass.
No, you noticed he did it, but you want to get this other gun back first before you deal with that.
Alright, well, I slit this thing's stomach open.
Yeah, it's cut open.
I'm just gonna start grabbing shit.
Roll me a percentage chance for how much percentage of this gun pieces you're able to retrieve in the 6 seconds.
Alright. So I'm just grabbing at anything.
Make sure you determine which dice is which ahead of time.
Alright. Yeah.
One's 1
So,
through 10.
The double digits is gonna be the tens.
Alright.
And then the singles are gonna be the singles.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 77.
Alright, so you're able to recover most of the parts, but not all of them. So you still have to roll a 23 or higher to recover the rest of them next turn. But you recovered most of the parts this turn. Back to Oz controlling this other body, which is now taking a gun. And swung one time and missed, but...
Alright, I'm gonna try to swing on him again. Fuck it.
Alright. What are you swinging with? The sword or...
No, with the butt of the gun, I'm gonna miss.
Oh, the butt of the gun?
6 plus. So
Yeah,
11.
that's not enough. So he swings the gun at you again. You also do a fucking cool-ass elf maneuver. You're just matrixing all this shit.
I love how Tom is my best interest in life.
He's trying to save you, but you're just like dodging everything. 'Cause you're a cool-ass elf.
I'm gonna help you, dude.
God damn it, Mark. Alright, I just need...
He just doesn't want you to hunt this dragon. Alone. Alright. That's back to you. Oh, sweet cat.
That's gonna be a 1%.
Alright, so you're only able to find another small piece of the gun there. So
That's
back to Oz.
Oh,
You only find one piece that time. You just found one bit. Back to Oz controlling half-face Alfred. I really wish we had an artist to draw a picture of half-faced Alfred fighting you, because I think it's beautiful.
Alright, I'm just gonna...
Like a butt of a gun, swinging like a club.
I'm just gonna go up and lay on top of him and then exit the body. So he's gonna have
So he's gonna be weight on top of him.
He's gonna be weight on top of him to try to inhibit it and then go get another ogre.
Alright, roll me a CMB to just like lay on top and then I'm dodging out of your way.
Alright. Alright, that's gonna be a 17.
Versus your CMD there.
23.
Morgan once again just dodges out of the way.
Alright, well, bodies lay down. I'm gonna go find a...
Yeah, that body falls down. You go grab another body. Alright, that body drops that gun, but you're still more concerned with the parts of the gun before you worry about retrieving that gun. But you know where it's at. You see it fall to the ground. Oz goes and grabs another body. Morgan.
Alright, I'm reaching for these. I'm just digging through
Yeah, more parts.
both
You
hands.
got, what, 74% of your gun now?
I got 75%.
So that's the rest of your gun, plus a bunch of extra bits of goo that you don't care about. You just, like, toss out a bunch of guts, but you found all the bits of the gun. You now have like, all the parts that you need. Although you can't repair it yet, you have all the parts that you feel like you need. Now you feel the desire to get back to your gunsmithing kit so you can repair it. More than anything else, you just want to repair this gun now. That's your main concern. You see a ogre body standing up to come get you. But your main concern right now is fleeing back to the hut.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, you book it back to the hut. Do you pursue in this body, or do you get your Osk body? Or do you leave your Osk body here?
Well, it's gonna take him a while to fix that thing.
Yeah.
It's covered in goo.
Yeah, it's gonna take a couple hours at least.
Yeah.
Minimum 8.
So he's gonna run off, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go pick up his gun.
Chalupas.
I'm gonna go pick up
In your
his
Osk body, you're gonna collect the gun.
put the gun, you know.
Uh-huh.
And,
I don't want to, like, metagame shit here, but do you want to loot Alfred's body, too?
That's what I was
Alright, I thought you might.
He has 1 potion of cure light wounds. Why did I use that? Tanglefoot bag.
All this crap.
2 Tanglefoot bag. I don't know why it's. Oh no, he hasn't only got 1 Tanglefoot bag. 2 Thunderstones. Ooh.
Take whatever you want. You can leave crap on the body too if you don't want it, Osk. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't want the sword, I don't want the weapon.
you can just leave it. You can leave stuff on the ground if you want. You don't have to take stuff you don't want. He can only carry so much stuff, Morgan. He doesn't care. He's got plenty of money. He doesn't give a crap how this crap he doesn't want. He's just gonna leave it on the ground.
Tanglefoot bag and the Thunderstones is kind of useful. If
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
got any money, I'll take that, whatever.
Alright.
Yeah, it's 47 gold pieces.
Yeah.
There you go. Boom. Puts that in his wallet.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Well, there you go. And then you follow Morgan back to the hut.
Yeah.
You catch up to her. She's in the hut repairing that dragon pistol.
Okay, well, I'm gonna wait for her to go to sleep, and I don't have to go to sleep because I haven't ever wake up.
Alright, well, she's not going to want to go to sleep. I need you to roll a will slave to stay awake.
Both of us?
No, just you.
I don't need to.
Also doesn't need to, because he's an Everwake amulet. He still wants to meditate once a day to recover his spells, but he does not need to sleep.
Ah! 9?
Yeah, you fall asleep. You can't stay awake. You do. Let's roll me a gunsmithing check to see how close you get to repairing the gun.
Oh, really?
Roll me a d20 plus your gunsmithing.
I don't really need it.
You're about to right now.
Use my grapes and fix down. Ah, 22.
Alright, so that's actually good enough that you repair this pistol fully. Pistol is fully repaired by the end of the night, but you do get very sleepy once it's repaired, and you say, I'll just go kill the dragon in the morning, and you start to drift off to sleep. I assume cuddling the pistol to your breast.
Yes.
To your very tiny breast.
Are we back in the hut?
Yeah, you're in the hut.
Tiny boobies.
Can I take like a... Can I like cuddle one of those eggs too?
Yeah, you can lean next to your gun and keep it warm, incubate it with your body heat. Oscar, what do you do when you see Morgan falls asleep next to this gun and this egg?
I'm gonna inhabit his sleeping body.
Alright, she gets a will save to that, even though she's sleeping.
God damn it.
But her will's pretty bad, obviously, so you're gonna be fine. You've proven that in anything tonight.
I got a hero
Morgan's
point.
got a horrible will.
You can have a hero point when you're sleeping.
Why not?
Fall asleep, hero point!
It's a very heroic sleeper.
Whatever the fuck I want. If I gotta
It's
make
true, they're her hero points.
Sleep like a third of mattress, hero point!
She's however she wants. I really wanted to save time to do stuff with Vortiga and Ramses, but this got way too exciting.
Oh, I got a 19. I got 25 on will save for once.
So yeah, that's amazing. I think that's probably enough, isn't it? I don't know what your thing is. I mean, that's the one save you get. So you tried to have the body and it didn't work. So at this point, either Morgan, you can wake up. Roll me a Constitution save to wake up. To be startled awake by someone trying to inhabit. All right, you wake up from someone trying to inhabit your body. Now you're wide awake again, and you feel like someone's trying to stop you from getting the dragon, and maybe you should get there right away. Maybe there's no time to sleep even. Well, Slay, you slept 6 hours, so if you need to roll a d6 to regain any health, you can roll a d6 before all this happened. Yeah, so you're totally fine. But yeah, you woke back up and you're like, I feel fine. I want to go kill this dragon right now. The sun's not even rising, but it's gonna rise soon.
How much more trouble can Morgan get into before sunrise? Find out next time on Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater.